approximately 3 million Muslims just like me will be waking up in the middle of the night for the next 30 days, and our lives will be all over the place.
Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, observed by Muslims worldwide as a month of fasting, prayer, reflection and community. A commemoration of Muhammad's first revelation, the annual observance of Ramadan is regarded as one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and lasts 29 to 30 days, from one sighting of the crescent moon to the next. Fasting from sunrise to sunset is obligatory for all adult Muslims who are not acutely or chronically ill, traveling, elderly, breastfeeding, diabetic, or menstruating. The pre-dawn meal is referred to as suhoor, and the nightly feast that breaks the fast is called iftar. Although fatwas have been issued declaring that Muslims who live in regions with a midnight sun or polar night should follow the timetable of Mecca, it is common practice to follow the timetable of the closest country, in which night can be distinguished from day.
Having no food or water at all for a whole month would be impossible. But even with these big meals, Ali says Ramadan can still be pretty hard.
It's a little bit hard, especially if you have, like sometimes we have football games, yeah, we still play, but yeah, we don't drink water.
And he and his cousins say going to school can be tricky too.
Usually my friends come with these amazing lunches from like different places, and then I'm like in the classroom and they're all eating their lunch in recess, and I'm like, you know, waiting for the bell to go and stuff, so that's probably the hardest part.
Spiritual rewards of fasting are believed to be multiplied during Ramadan. Accordingly, Muslims refrain not only from food and drink, but also tobacco products, sexual relations, and sinful behavior, devoting themselves instead to prayer and recitation of the Quran. Ramadan is a time of spiritual reflection, self-improvement, and heightened devotion and worship. Muslims are expected to put more effort into following the teachings of Islam. The fast begins at dawn and ends at sunset. In addition to abstaining from eating and drinking during this time, Muslims abstain from sexual relations and sinful speech and behavior during Ramadan fasting month. The act of fasting is said to redirect the heart away from worldly activities, its purpose being to cleanse the soul by freeing it from harmful impurities. Muslims believe that Ramadan teaches them to practice self-discipline, self-control, sacrifice, and empathy for those who are less fortunate, thus encouraging actions of generosity and compulsory charity.
Just before Ramadan comes, we tend to prepare food just so we can freeze it. Because the food is prepared, then we can focus on other things, because the whole essence of Ramadan is not only about abstaining from food and drink, it's also about disciplining the soul. It's a time when Muslims actually need to focus on refining their character. It's a time when Muslims need to focus on building their relationship with God.
It's a spiritual thing that we try and concentrate on rather than just about what we're going to eat in the evening.
Muslims also believe that for the poor people who don't have enough food, they should fast so that the poor can get food to eat. This would also make them realize how poor feel when they remain hungry. The aim of fasting now seems to be being compassionate towards the poor people. Exemptions to fasting include travel, menstruation, severe illness, pregnancy, and breastfeeding.
We as Muslims and Christians believe that religion brings a solution to the problems that we have in life. So, to identify the solution, you can't do it while you're still in it. You need to remove yourself out of the situation. Once you get yourself out, and then you realize, whoa, I'm not giving my children the same time that I should be doing. I am not giving my mum the same time I should be doing. And seclusion is, everything is gone out. Like, all hope, all fear of the world, worldly attachments and so on are removed. And the only thing you care about is the love and the mercy of God. And 10 days pure, you and your Lord.
In some Islamic countries, lights are strung up in public squares and across city streets. On the island of Java, many believers bathe in holy springs to prepare for fasting. The city of Semarang marks the beginning of Ramadan with the Dugduran Carnival, which involves parading the Warak Jendog, a horse-dragon hybrid creature allegedly inspired by the Burak. In the Chinese-influenced capital city of Jakarta, firecrackers are widely used to celebrate Ramadan, although they are officially illegal. Towards the end of Ramadan, most employees receive a 1-month bonus known as Tunjangan Hari Raya. Certain kinds of food are especially popular during Ramadan, such as large beef or buffalo in Aceh and snails in central Java. The iftar meal is announced every evening by striking the bedeg, a giant drum, in the mosque.
Revelation of Quran started in the month of Ramadan.
To Prophet Muhammad
via the Archangel Gabriel.
During the 2nd year of Islam.
After the migration of the Prophet, who had to move from Mecca and then migrate in Medina, because of persecution.
If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe for more. Have a great day.